You know, putting Mike Tyson and Razor Ruddock in the same area code, let alone the same room, is kind of like putting two cats in a bag. Something bad is bound to happen. And Friday night, they meet in Las Vegas for the second time in a little over 3 months. Our Nick Charles has been on the Strip all week and is there right now with Mike. And Nick, I know boys will be boys, but geez.
Well, Fred, you heard Mike Tyson. He was heartily sorry for what he said about Razor Ruddock. Mike, you're with us. You had some fun today. Were you sorry?
Yeah,
you actually apologized?
Oh, yeah, I'm very sorry.
Well, I understand what you're saying. What about Ruddock? Is there a personal dislike for him? Tell me how do you feel about him personally?
I take my personal opinion. I think he's a big phony. You know what I mean? He's a good fighter. I respect him as a fighter, but that's about it. You know what I mean? He's a big phony because Friday night I'm going to put a hole in him. You know what I mean? See what he's really made out of.
You feel you really have to go out and savage this guy?
Absolutely.
Why?
I want to have a good display, and I want to make, you know what I mean, an example.
What if you can't blow him out of there right away?
Yeah, regardless, I ain't no confident I can beat Razor Ruddock. You know, I mean, everybody always say, you know what I mean, well, he's ready for you this time. Okay, he's ready. What do they think I do? You know what I mean? They think that you sit down and wait till the day of the fight and just come in the ring.
Well, what about the criticism now? Mike Tyson's lost his fire, his emotional fire. He's been too successful. How do you answer your critics?
You know what I mean? You gotta understand this. These people, they went to school. They went out and played. They done all other sports. While these guys were doing that, I was in the gym. I was 12, 13. I was in the gym, and I was serious. I was very serious. You know what I mean? I'm true to this business. You know what I mean? It's no way I'm gonna be like some washed up guy. You know what I mean? I'm probably only 25 and I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I mean? I love what I do. I love what I do.
Mike, what motivates you? How do you build that emotional fire in your belly?
Yeah, I tell you something, regardless, you know, if some nights like I told you have bad nights, I used to love to fight.
What goes on in your mind? I was telling you, when I'm at ringside, my heart's pounding. I envision what's going to happen. Is Tyson going to throw his jab? Is Ruddock going to do this? What about you when you're in there?
I just want blood. I'm just into it. You know what I mean? It's a very complex high to explain because, you know, I just want this guy bad. I just want him.
What else can you tell us? Do you just feel really alive when you're testing your nerve? I mean, you feel that it's just an unfinished job here? You just have to put everything on the line? There's nothing like fighting for you?
I love, you know what I mean? I used to love a great challenge, you know what I mean? I love it.
How great a whack does this guy have? Do you have caution signals? What warning signals when you see him? You fought him once. What happens in a rematch?
I'm just, like I was telling you before, I'm extremely confident, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? And it's hard, you know what I mean, to define the individual's tactics, because, you know, they say they change, and I never make a game plan. I just go out there and I just playing by ear. Just put the pressure, you know what I mean, see how you react from certain situations.
Fighters exploit their strengths, mask their weaknesses, and expose the weaknesses of the other guy. What's his soft underbelly, and what do you expect him to do differently, Mike?
I don't know, and I really don't care. You know, I don't care what he does. You know, I mean, I don't care about what I do. I mean, I just want their soul. You know, I just want to take his soul.
Just rip his heart off, huh?
Exactly.
What about Don King? Set the record straight. I was with you 8 days ago. We talked. But for people who haven't seen that, what's the relationship? Has Don King delivered?
Don is my man. You know what I mean? Don has delivered everything, you know what I mean, that I asked for.
So there's no problem. You guys argue.
As far as my position and financially, everything I asked for, I've gotten.
And the title coming up, can that wait? You haven't.
You know what I mean? It can wait under certain circumstances. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be treated like a common opponent. You know what I mean? I've won the championship. I cleaned the division up. You know what I mean? I unified the title. And I've only been champion 3.5 years, and when I made 12 title defenses, you know what I mean? And that's for only 3.5 years. Now imagine if I was continuing, because I was fighting very often, and it was just, I put too much, you know what I mean? I gave too much and contributed too much to the game to be treated like a common opponent.
So you're hungry?
For somebody to say, I'll give you $12,000 and I'll take $25,000. Hey, you can't treat me like that when I'm the ticket sale.
Is Mike Tyson back, or you've never been away? You're as hungry as ever?
I've never been away. You know what I mean? I didn't fall off. I just slipped one night.
Okay. Good to see you, Mike, okay? We'll see you Friday night in the ring against Razor Ruddock.
I'll be there.
And Fred, we'll see you out here tomorrow. Thursday night, our coverage continues all week here from the Mirage in Las Vegas. Now back to Atlanta.
Okay, Nick, thanks a lot, and save a seat. I'm still trying to figure out if Mike was sincere. I'm not sure.
Mike, sincere? Yeah, I think so. But if the fight is anywhere near...
No, I mean about the apology.
Oh, yeah. That, no. On the way, well, you never know. I wouldn't argue with him.
No.
I mean, Mike Tyson...